T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Voyager Class Quintesson Judge. I found this at Target, like actually in the store, not the website. This thing is so huge they had to put some of the faces to the side, and it doesn't matter because this face is still making this pack bulge out. So definitely pay attention to this when you buy this. Make sure it's not scuffed up behind that. I don't know, it looks like it could have had more room towards the back, but for whatever reason it is definitely bulging out. It looks like it has that one tie, but I'll find out. Here's this. It has a secondary mode and some gimmicks, so let's get this open so I can show you. Alright, here's what's going on. It only has that one clip. It wasn't pushed all the way in there, so yeah, they should have put more ties on there, even though I don't like ties. I'm not sure how difficult this is going to be on camera, but you pull that out, you have to lift these up right here. Basically the face has this clip and that hole right there, and a hole and a clip right here. You have to force this into there and then force that into there. Oof. I'm going off of the instructions because I'm not sure without watching a video where the face placement should be, and they are showing this face here and this face here, so I hope that's correct because that's what we're going to be going for. And some animation pierce is going to be triggered if I don't get it in the right place, but you get the idea. This is tough. Okay, this Quintesson Judge is as cool can be, you know. He has his own little chair. He has all the 5 faces. And you have this. Depending on your lighting, it could possibly disappear. It's supposed to represent like steam or something blowing out. Let's let you see it up close. It has this little handle so you can pull it out without damaging it, but from my experience this doesn't clip in at all, so yeah, that doesn't work, so you don't even need it. But anywho, let's look at the faces. We got this face, mouth opens up, paint it nicely. You have this lever right here. If you gently move the lever, you can go to the next face nice and smooth. Mouth barely opens on that one. You got this one. Okay, paint it. Get this one. Mouth doesn't move on him, but look at the details there. So this thing has tons of different types of paint on top of the gray body. And here's the final face. Mouth doesn't move on this one either, but they look exactly like what I remember. It's weird, I don't know who even came up with this, but if you move it fast, who knows what face you're gonna get. It can be a surprise to anybody. I don't know if all of these have their own individual name or lore. Quintesson is a Quintesson. As far as the tentacles, there are no bendy wire in them, but they're pliable. They can lift up to there, to here, to here, to here. So maybe you want this to be the front. It depends on what you want and how high you want the tentacles to be. They all have 2 pegs on them, and what you can do here is you can also rotate this by itself if you want to. I want this to be the main face. We can take this, peg it into there so it can be kind of straightforward. And under this chair, he has a little gun. There have been episodes where they had little tentacles around hand blasters. So we can, you know what, I'm gonna peg this on to the gun at first and then shove it up one of these ports. Oh man, But basically, here he is holding a gun straight forward. Some of these arms can rise up high enough so that you don't need to do that, but that is an option, and it has two of those ports. All right, here's an option right here. You can put blast effects down at the bottom and those little ports that hold the arm so you can hold the gun. If you have like a Figma stand, something that has like a little arm like this, because it's at a weird angle, most stands won't be able to plug up in there. You can get that on supported, and as you can see here, he has it with both hands, dual wielding. Now this chair, the bottom of this air effect right here, it can peg there, but it's only like a suggestion. It doesn't peg onto there very good at all, to be honest. But we can open this up, unpeg these, and as you can see, it can be one of those pathways that can connect to the other ramps in the series of War for Cybertron. But if you want to transform this thing, this comes off. It becomes a cage right there. They suggest that you put the gun up here, but you can do whatever you want with it. Now this has the two peg holes. It can port onto the pegs that are in here, which are kind of awkward to line up, to be honest. It's in there. And now this guy, you're supposed to grab down here, lift the faces completely up. Now we can bring these down, but this one with the two pegs right there needs to go. You need to make sure that that's lined up. Get that lined up so that can be the ramp for that. Unpeg this, and these can be grooved into that. All the way around. All right, get the little tentacles out the way, and we can peg this together like that. So now you have your little judgment room or whatever. Depending on the shape of their bodies, Micromasters can fit in there. This one's too tall. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take Lil Spike here from Masterpiece Bumblebee 2.0, and maybe he's in there next in line to get trapped inside this cage. You know it can fit inside this cage. This Micromaster can fit in there. And the cage goes there. And to show you this, we can take this dude. I keep forgetting his name, but he is a battle master that turns into a platform. So we can stretch this out, give you more of a ramp right there if you want. So yeah. And I've been forgetting that this is supposed to just sit on here. I was putting that chin out and this chin to make sure that it grabs, but this is the complete look of this right here. Oh, there you are. It's too small to be a representative of some, like with deluxe classes, Hot Rod and Cup were being judged. This is way too small for that. So you're judging Minicons and Micromasters and little stuff like that. But it's still cool that you can do all this. Scale with other robots. Here's Masterpiece scale with a Masterpiece car size bot right there. If that's big enough for you, great! Who needs to buy the X-Trans bots? Here's this. And yeah, I personally myself don't care about the Quintessons that much that I need Masterpiece. I could buy a bunch of these and put them with the Masterpiece, and I would be super duper happy. The faces look exactly like the cartoon from what I can recall, especially this face right here. This is my favorite one. And this is a good enough size to me. How big do they need to be? They're just freaking floating eggs with 5 faces. But yeah, this is a cool thing to have, especially if you like the 1986 movie and the 3rd season of Transformers. And it's cool that it has all that interactivity with the smaller robots for younger people. And anyway, thank you for watching this video. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.